What is going on, guys? It is XWTL coming at you guys with a video today. Today I'm going to basically tell you about a story where I used to live in this house that was really haunted with spirits and ghosts. And anyone out there that doesn't believe in ghosts, I believe in ghosts. So, it was around Christmas time. I'd say it was like the 23rd, 24th of December. And there was a lot of snow outside. So, as you may know, it was really cold outside. So, that's the base and theme of my story. And what happened is I was in my bedroom. Our old house had 3 or 4 floors, including our basement. Our basement, our first floor, second floor, third floor. Third floor was technically like a little chill room. People used to just go on the computer up there and watch TV and stuff. So when it hit midnight, I saw this white person or white face. I don't know what it was. It was something white and it was in my window and it looked sort of like a face. So I freaked out and I ran downstairs and grabbed my mom and said, "Mom, someone's in my room and I do not know what to do." And she started freaking out because our neighborhood is very ghetto and it's a really bad neighborhood. So she started freaking out. She called the cops instantly and she started saying that she thinks someone's in our house and someone's going to rob us and all this stuff. And I was basically like, no one's going to rob us. I think there's a ghost, because it wasn't the first time I saw it. So I explained everything to her, what I saw, and she started saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." So when the cops came, they saw nothing. We went upstairs. There was nothing there. Nothing at all. There was literally nothing. The whole thing was empty. No one was there. My whole roof was empty. No one. So afterwards, me and my sister told my mom that she should try and sleep in my room one night and see exactly what happens. So my mom stayed in my room one night and slept. And when she woke up, she told us that something was holding her down. It felt like something was holding her down. There was no one there, but it felt like something was holding her down. She could not get up. She can stand up. She could not do nothing. She couldn't even move. She was like struggling. It was like being strapped onto a chair and not being able to move. So she told us that she felt like she couldn't move at all. And we started like thinking, hey, there's probably a spirit or some type of ghost in our house. So we called the cops and we told them not to search for a robber. It might be just spiritual activity in our house. And they didn't believe us, so they thought we were crazy. So that's great. But it came to one night where I was sleeping in my room and I had some type of dream or nightmare, whatever you want to call it. And in the dream, I was technically floating. I floated up to the 3rd floor. And when I got to the 3rd floor, I saw like 3 or 4 angels. And I was really confused because I'm not religious whatsoever. The only person in my house that is religious is my mom, because she's Catholic. Other than that, we are nothing else. I am atheist. My dad, I think he's Christian as well, Catholic. But I was just confused because I'm nothing. I literally don't go to church, so I was confused why I saw angels. At that moment, I thought that, crap, there's probably some type of heaven. But then it just flew past my mind, like, no, we have some type of spirit. So afterwards, I saw all those angels, and then all of a sudden, it goes black. I wake up, and I completely saw that white face in my window again, and I did it again. I screamed and cried and went downstairs and went to my mom and said, "I think the person's in my room again." And she is again freaking out, and she runs up there, and it's gone again. And we are like, what the hell? We can't find this whatsoever. And I'm the only one who's been seeing it, including my sister. My sister saw it as well. So we had 2 against 1, and my mom had to believe us. So we did not know what to do. We had to live with it. And a few years later, we had to move out of our house because we did not want it no more. We were tired of it. We've had it almost happen every single night to us, of just spirits and holy shit happening. I don't know. The craziest part of the story is when one night we figured out that our dog, Lucky, was barking down the basement way too much more than he usually does. So we were like, hey, we should honestly just check out what's down there. Maybe our dog is seeing stuff now. So we go down the basement, and one of the craziest things happened, and you will not believe what was down there. So we see a homeless person in our basement. A homeless person, may I repeat, a homeless person. And of course, I see that white mask as well, right beside him. And it kind of looked like an anonymous mask, but it wasn't an anonymous mask. So I was freaked out. My mom just started screaming, and she called the cops, and the cops came, found him in our basement, and was like, what are you doing in this people's basement, or this person's basement? And he was like, I'm homeless, I have nowhere to live, it's very cold out there. And we were like, were you the one who was doing all this stuff in our house? And he was like, no, what are you talking about? And honestly, from there, we don't even know what was happening. We were really freaked out. And to be honest, it might be ghosts, because we used to live down the street from this old man that died. He killed himself, and he had a lot to do with like a bunch of religious stuff. And also, we live right down the street from a hill that's called Dead Man's Hill, where some kid rode his sled down the hill and ran into a tree and died. So honestly, that's another creepy thing. All you know, our house could be haunted, and of course we don't live there no more, so I'm very glad about that. But yeah, guys, this is my story for when I had to live in a haunted house and how afraid I was and when it happened. If you guys enjoyed this topic, please drop a like. Also, if you have any stories you want to share with me about like your past with like the really scary ghosts or spirits or anything, just comment down below, let me know. And if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.